go back on the record in 2023 CR 8957, State of Texas versus Justin Gamboa. We're going to have parties re-announced for the record for the state.
Jason Garahan, Your Honor.
For the defense.
David Rodriguez for the defendant.
And are you Mr. Gamboa?
Yes.
All right. We were in the middle of the plea. The court had already accepted into evidence States Exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court had some concerns with regards to mental health issues, if there were any, if the defendant was competent or not competent. Defense, have you had a chance to speak with your client?
I have, Your Honor.
All right. And are you prepared to address those issues on the record?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You may proceed.
Your Honor, would you like to read you this through testimony or from him, or
whichever way you wish to proceed?
I'll just give a report. Your Honor, I have talked to Mr. Gamboa, and I'm completely satisfied that he understands what the charges are against him. He has been able to assist me in his defense. I believe he is mentally competent to take this case today.
All right. Thank you. Any questions or concerns from the state?
No, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Gamboa, if the court follows this agreement, what are your plans?
My plans, just if Haven, those are my plans.
Haven for Hope? Do you have any family members here?
Yes, I got them with my comes.
All right, when I say family members here, I don't mean at the courthouse at 300 Dolorosa. I mean, do you have a mom, dad, brother, sisters here in San Antonio?
Yes. Okay.
Are you in contact with them or no?
Any contact? No, I haven't had any contact with them in a few weeks.
All right. Is that few weeks because you've been in custody or for some other reason?
In custody, yes. Basically, yes.
All right. So when you're not in custody, when's the last time you had contact with them?
I'd say a week before I got arrested.
All right. Why are you homeless?
My mom, she kicked me out of her home, so from there I've been struggling. I mean, I've just been walking out in the streets. I could have been over at Haven. Could have been a Haven, but I was just having fun.
All right. Do you have children?
Yes, I have a son. He doesn't live here in San Antonio. He's in McAllen, Texas.
All right. All right. Anything else from either side?
Nothing to say, Your Honor.
Pause right here. This is a critical legal checkpoint. When a judge questions mental competency, everything slows down. If a defendant can't fully understand the charges or assist in their own defense, the court legally cannot proceed. This isn't about guilt or innocence yet. This is about whether the system can even move forward, and that tells us the judge is already concerned about what comes next.
All right. I'll follow your plea bargain agreement. The court will sentence you to 120 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. Give you credit for any time served. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
And did you sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. Good luck to you. You had better start making your plans. Otherwise, it's not going to go well for you in this society. You understand?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome. Have a great rest of your day. The court is calling 2022 CR 7683, State of Texas versus Antoine Lynn. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garahan, Your Honor.
Defense?
I'm your memorial, Your Honor.
And are you Antoine Lynn?
Yes.
I'm going to show you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision and First Amendment Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review those with your attorney and did you understand them?
Yes.
Are you the same Antoine Lynn who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 7683 for the offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle on October 20th, 2022 for a period of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor. Violating condition number 1
On or about the 18th day of October 2023, in Bear County, Texas, the defendant Antoine Lynn committed the offense of criminal trespass in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
The criminal behavior remaining violating conditions.
Any objections? Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there an agreement?
No, there's not, Your Honor.
All right, state, what are you requesting?
The state is actually going to take into consideration cause number 719722, the criminal trespass that the defendant just pulled.
Wait, 719?
I'm sorry, yes. 719722.
Okay.
That's a criminal trespass that he just been true to
Mhm.
responsibility, and the state's requesting revocation, Your Honor.
All right. In defense, what are you requesting?
Judge, we're requesting, thank you, we're requesting that Mr.
Jason.
Lynn be given a TAP evaluation so we have a better picture overall. Otherwise, Judge, we respectfully ask the court to remove him and put him on the intensive outpatient program. He is homeless, Judge. That's a big issue for Mr. Lynn. He has very little income, so that as far as paying your fines or for UAs, that's extremely difficult for him. We're virtually impossible. So we respectfully ask the court to continue him on this deferred status, Judge, and I will defer to the court's experience on what you think is best.
All right. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Antoine Lynn.
All right, Mr. Lynn, are you homeless?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you been homeless?
2 years.
All right, why are you homeless?
Because I don't have no family here, and I'm not from San Antonio.
Where are you from?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, what brings you to San Antonio?
I met this lady like 2 years ago online. Everything was going all right, so I just don't agree to certain things.
This moment hits hard. Homelessness isn't just a personal detail here, right? Directly impacts sentencing, probation, success, and even survival after release. Courts look at stability, housing, family support systems. Without those, compliance becomes almost impossible. Let me ask you this: how do you expect someone to get it together when they don't even have a place to?
All right, it's difficult when you meet people online and you're traveling to different states. You understand?
Yes.
So, are your parents still alive?
Yes, ma'am.
Do they want you back with them?
Yes.
All right. Do you want to go back to Georgia?
Yes, but I want to do my 2 years here. I'm trying to do something right before I won't have no warrants when I go home.
Well, I mean, we could see about transferring your probation to Georgia where you actually have support there. So if your parents want you back there and you have a place to stay, that may be the best thing for you. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Your mom wants you there?
Last time I talked to her, she said you need to get that charge over and come home.
Okay. And have you ever been diagnosed with any mental health issues?
Yes, I'm bipolar schizophrenic. One moment I'm up, and the next moment I'm down. I take medicine for treatment.
Okay.
I've been on it all my life.
Okay.
Your Honor, Mr. Lynn also has a MTR, ABI family violence pending time for 13 also. So please consider that, Judge.
Okay. And is that going to be taken care of today?
If they take them over there today, Judge.
All right. So will community court help him, or are they only for pretrial diversions? They now have community court for homeless people.
I can check with Judge Vedder on that next door if you want me to, Judge.
All right. Here's the thing. I can revoke you. I tell you what, I'm going to give you a choice. Normally, I can't give people choices. It appears to me that you have mental health issues. You have a case that's pending out of another court. You're homeless. You should go back to Georgia because maybe your mom will accept you back there. And at least you'll have a place to stay, a warm bed to sleep in. And they could probably get him, although I know he's currently on his meds at the jail probably, but they could probably get him stabilized further out there and he'd have a support system and we won't have these criminal trespass cases. So What I could do is I could grant the motion, revoke you, and sentence you under 1244, or I can extend you, which I'd extend you for 2 years and then transfer you to Georgia. And if Georgia doesn't accept you, I'll ask that you be referred to the community court, and they can help you with mental health issues. They can help you with housing. So those are the options the court has available to it.
Judge, I would ask the court not to revoke him and see if we can transfer this to Georgia and give Mr. Lynn the opportunity. He's only 38 years old, Judge. And with a felony conviction, that would just, at some point, I think he'll get on the right track and move on with his life in a felony conviction.
All right. What county is that in Georgia?
Fulton County.
Probation. Does he need to be out of custody to start the request for transfer to Fulton County?
Yes, Judge, he does. He will have to stay here until it's approved. So what I would typically do is just make sure that we have STIPs, victim contact, with anything that we need to present to ICOTS. And I can let the manager know now. I just don't know if they'll initiate the transfer until we make contact with you.
Let me ask you this. Is there any way we can do a travel permit?
No, so we generally tell them not to leave, just because they do have to be given permission to proceed to the next state. And so a travel permit would not be allowed, because if they reject it, he has to come back. And if they don't, ICOPS requires us to issue a warrant.
Well, there could be what I'm thinking.
And Haresa detail people often overlook a felony conviction doesn't end when jail time does. Loss of gun rights is permanent in many cases, and even being near ammunition can trigger a new charge. This is the hidden weight of plea deals: quick resolution, no long-term consequences later.
There could be a travel permit for a specific amount of time. Are we able to do that or no?
No, Judge. So per the ICOPS rules, they can only have a 7-day travel permit.
And it's going to take longer than the 7 days?
It can take up to 45 days. And so we can't permit for him to leave. A lot of times if they do leave during the transfer process through ICOPS, they'll actually reject the case.
All right. So I thought it could be accomplished within the 7 days, and they're telling me it can't be. So this is what I'll do. I'll deny the motion, take in consideration 719722, extend for 2 years. We'll do a referral to community court and a transfer to Fulton County, Georgia. This is what I'm going to do, though. I want him to remain in custody until he's accepted in community court. If for some reason he's not accepted in community court, then we'll bring him back here before he's released. All right?
Fair enough, Judge.
Is there anything else you need from the court?
No,
All right. So what's going to end up happening is you're going to remain in custody. They're going to evaluate you for community court. I'm unsure if community court only does pretrial diversions. I don't know, because that's a new court that's just been enacted fairly recently.
I do got a question.
So you're going to remain in custody. If community court does not accept you, then we will bring you back here. And probation also for this, it sounds like there should be a DDRF. There should be like a MIC eval for him, at least a MIC eval. All right. And what we'll do so that we'll know where you are, we'll do the MIC eval while in custody and the TAP evaluation while in custody. And then hopefully by that time you will have been accepted in the community court. And then once you're accepted in the community court, you'll have a place to stay. And then perhaps you can get transferred to Fulton County. Do you understand? All right. Is there anything else?
Nothing, Judge.
All right. Thank you. All right. Court is calling 2020 CR 10474B, State of Texas versus Matthew Dotson. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Gaye, ahead, Your Honor.
Defense?
David Andre Woodard for Mr. Dotson.
Are you Matthew Dotson?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. And First Amendment Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Matthew Dotson who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2020 CR 10474B for the offense of aggravated kidnapping on September 8, 2021 for a period of 10 years. Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
This is where the system shows both its limits and its intentions. Mental health diagnoses like bipolar disorder complicate everything. Probation terms, jail time, treatment access. You can hear the court struggling to balance accountability with reality. Treatment or punishment, structure or freedom. There's no easy answer here.
Violating condition number 1, on or about the 11th day of October 2023 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Matthew Dotson committed the offense of evade, arrest, or detention in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
We'll waive the remaining violated convictions.
Any objections to the waivers?
No objections, Judge.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
No, there's not.
All right, state, what are you requesting?
State's requesting revocation. We're taking into consideration cause number 719241, evading arrest and detention.
All right, defense, what are you requesting?
Judge, we're asking the court to follow probation's recommendation. It appears probation still wants to work with Mr. Dotson. They're recommending that he attend the local ISF, followed by ISP placement for full 12 months. I've talked to Mr. Dotson about that. He is in agreement with it. If the court would consider allowing him to go into local ISF, he realized there's some issues that he still needs to deal with to make him successful while on probation. So we're asking the court to deny the motion to adjudicate and alternate amendment conditions for local ISF.
What's his criminal history? Because I don't have the report that contains that.
Judge, here in Bexar County, looks like he has, this has this evading arrest, this act kidnapping, and he had a theft that wasn't indicted back in 2017.
All right, this is not his first motion to revoke, is that correct?
It's not, Judge. From my understanding, it's possibly his second. I know I represented him on the first motion to revoke.
Mm-hmm.
And in that motion to revoke, we had an agreement with the prosecution. There was a visiting judge present at the time.
Yes.
He was revoked and given 10 years, and we filed a motion to reconsider. This court placed him back on deferred, and now we're in front of the court again this morning.
All right. So I don't know if your client wants to address the issue. Why should I continue him when?
Listen carefully. This is judicial triage. The judge isn't just sentencing, she's problem solving in real-time. Community court evaluations. Custody holds. It's all designed to prevent this man from cycling endlessly through trespass, arrests, and jail. But hey, race the risk. If any piece of this fails, the whole plan collapses.
As you stated before, another judge had revoked him, sentenced him to 10 years. And I'm assuming the reason why I went back and continued him on deferred is because the state and the defense came to the court and said, hey, we had an agreement. We were not expecting the 10 years in the prison. It appears that maybe if he would have been given the 10 years of prison, we would not have this evading. So I don't understand why I should continue him, because in the first place, he's on deferred for a first-degree felony, which is aggravated kidnapping. And then he picks up an evading arrest. I don't understand why I should continue him. Appears that he has done nothing. What has he done on probation?
I believe in speaking with Mr. Dotson, Judge, he was employed. I don't know if the court wishes to inquire and ask him about that employment, but he was employed while he was on probation.
All right. You want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
My name is Matthew Dotson.
All right. What have you done since you've been on probation?
I have worked the entire time. The first month I got off, and when I got out, I did not work. I admitted to my probation that I had messed up because when I got out, I didn't have everything set up like it was supposed to. Like I wasn't a place that had a living situation was out of the question because my brother he just got out and he's a felon. I couldn't stay at my mom's. That was one of the places I was supposed to stay. My job, I did not have no transportation to get to my job that I got out with. But a month right after that, literally.
Oh, wait a minute. What's wrong with a via bus? I don't understand why people.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't understand why people have an issue with via bus. I rode the via bus.
I had no problem writing the via bus, ma'am. It was a
which is great for defense attorneys. I was a new defense attorney. I wrote the via bus. I picked up many a client while I was on the via bus. So
I
continue.
literally had no problem with the via bus, ma'am. Like I said, I didn't have no place to stay right when I got out. Literally, I was trying my best. So I took it upon myself to go back to where I was living at, which wasn't a good idea. That's when I told my probation officer that, hey, look, I admit it. I used, and it wasn't good. It wasn't going to come out clean. Literally a week after that, you came up in my head, really, to be honest. You came in my head because I heard, say, if you want to continue this, you're going to go to prison. If you continue this, blah, blah. And then I was like, okay. I stopped using, I started working right after that, and I've been working ever since then, day and night. Got a place to stay with my boss. He has an apartment there. He's got a place to stay, and I've been working ever since then. And my probation officer called me and told me, hey, if I get the courts to throw away the warrant, can you come in and sign a paper? Yes, sir. I gave him my address. I gave him the place where I worked. He knew where I was working at. The evading arrest, ma'am, literally when the cops came, I was fighting with one of my spouses, and I went to go grab
Wait a minute. What do you mean you were fighting with one of your spouses? How many spouses?
This is the most chilling moment of the hearing. One violation, one bad decision, and the door opens to life in prison. That's not exaggeration, that's statutory reality. Deferred adjudication is mercy, but it's fragile mercy. Question for you watching: if you were standing there, would you take 6 guaranteed years or gamble every?
Do you
I
have?
have just one, but what I'm saying, my bad, I apologize. I was fighting with my spouse. And I went to go grab my backpack from the backyard, literally jogged, and the officer told me to stop freezing. I did, and I went to the ground. I didn't run. I didn't do any of that.
Well, I mean, you just played true to.
I know. I understand, but what I'm saying, when I jogged to the backyard to grab, so I went to go to jail with my property, and I wasn't able to. I'm just giving you the honest truth of what happened. So when they gave me, I know I just pled to.
No. So you're telling me in a roundabout way that you have done nothing on probation except have employment.
Yes, ma'am.
And honestly,
I stopped doing
employment
drugs
is what everybody else has.
Right.
And you say you stopped doing drugs, and I'm not considering it, counsel, but we have a lot of positive tests in here, allegedly. Probation, what are you asking for on Mr. Dotson?
So in reviewing, it looks like the officer is asking for Mr. Dotson to attend local ISF followed by ISP placement for full 12 months, biweekly UAs for 60 days, weekly sober support meetings, GPS held in abeyance, and a drug offender education program.
All right. Here are your choices. I was sentenced to the prison for the 6 years, or either you are not going to ISF, you will be going to safety. Those are your choices. And when you are released from safety, you're going to be on GPS. And if you come back here again, if you choose to go to safety and be on full GPS, when you come back here again, if you come back for a motion to revoke, you'll be looking at the full range of punishment. You know yourself better than I know you, better than the attorney, better than the probation knows you. But what I'm telling you is, if you come back here for a motion to revoke, the full range of punishment is available to the court, up to 99 years or life. And the state may be asking for such. So you can either do 6 years. You do your 6 years, you will be done. You will no longer be on probation. They will release you when they release you. Because of the nature of the offense, you'll have to do half your time before you are released, which would be 3 calendar years before you're released. You'll get credit for any time that you've been in custody towards those 3 years. But either way, you're not leaving the jail for some time soon, for any time soon, excuse me.
Safety.
All right. I'll deny the motion. Alter and amend conditions to include safety, and there's to be full GPS upon release from safety. I'm going to want field visits 1 time per month. until further notice. And probation, once he's released from safety, if you all want to approach the court about the full GPS and making it partial for work or partial for him to complete the aftercare, let the court know. All right, is there anything else?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
We're off the record, Mr. Dotson. From here on out, everything you do, you need to ask yourself whether this could result in you going to prison, for potentially life. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.